Could be wrong, could be right, but birthdays suck because people celebrate them. And from what I see, it only takes one really bad birthday or one really extravagant birthday to completely ruin a person. Welcome back to the channel. Continuing on with a video I did some time ago. Your birthday suck because you celebrate them. I'm gonna just put it like that. Y- It sucks because you're celebrating them. And it really only takes one horrible birthday for you to have for your birthdays to be tied eternally to a crappy birthday. Just my opinion. But let let other people tell it.
Were not there this year. No family nor friends called and asked, "Hey, what you doing today? We going out?" Or just to give you that uplifting spirit. Okay? I got text messages from one friend, but you were calling my ass over drama, asking me about an ugly ass nigga with a missing tooth, wanting to know information and shit. Invited me out to your family's birthdays and all this bullshit and everything you've been calling then. But then when my motherfucking day comes, here you come with this lousy ass motherfucking text message.
See that my day. Was it 8 billion people on the world? You actually think that when you celebrate your birthday on a specific day, you're the only one. That's a little what's it called? Narcissistic, maybe?
They crave absolute attention. Their birthday is the perfect excuse to make everything about them. If you don't praise them, expect silent treatment or rage.
Okay? Everybody knows I'm a talker. I don't understand why every fucking year it's the same lame ass shit for me. I don't understand why every time I'm motherfucking sad and upset about not being motherfucking celebrated and supported on my shit, everybody gotta get angry with me.
But if it sucks every year, why do you continuously try? What's it? Sadomasochist? Like you derive pleasure from your own pain or giving other people pain. But yeah, something like that. But if it sucks, you've had a series of sucky birthdays, but you still push forward on trying to celebrate it. Basically, it seems like to try to make up for those other sucky birthdays. And then when it's just like the rest, then you crash it out.
When you were talking, bitch, I'm fucking mad. Okay? Then you got people that done blocked you and shit and everything. I didn't get back to no text messages until 5 o'clock because I'm trying to mentally motherfucking prepare myself to go outside alone on my shit. I don't fuck with nobody after yesterday. I'm nobody's family. I'm nobody's motherfucking friend. I don't want to be friends with anybody. I don't want it. Okay? If I work for you, I work for you. If you're my client, you're my client. If you're a family member, you're just that. Okay? But I don't want nobody in my motherfucking circle or space. I don't want to get close to nobody because I'm mentally fucked up. And for me to be breaking down in the middle of the motherfucking club because everybody's saying it's bogus as hell that nobody showed up for you or your shit. And it truly motherfucking was. And I didn't even get through the whole motherfucking day because I fell into a state of motherfucking depression right in front of everybody's ass. Now I truly understand why Jehovah's Witnesses.
On your birthday. On your birthday. Stop celebrating your birthday. It's insane to celebrate your birthday. Causes nothing but pain and misery. And like I said, it only takes one time.
Bitch, I'm just being nice. Why are you yelling? Like, it's not even that deep. Bitch, you must be a real you trying to live okay, the fuck? What you wanted me to wear? Some fucking hand-me-downs and some corduroy? Just put on a jean skirt or some fucking leggings or some baggy jeans. You know you got more body than me. That's not right, cuz. That's wrong. That's not wrong. That's why you mad? Because we're supposed to be enjoying my birthday. And I can't even enjoy my birthday because you bitch, how are you mean?
Trying to enjoy your birthday and you clicking cause the girl you chose to hang out with got a lot of body and getting the attention. Did you think cause it's your birthday, everybody would not do what they would naturally do any other day? Which is pay attention more so to the person who has the curves and XY jiggle, whatever, than you that It's insane. But settle and like I said, I think I've had one. I think I've had like 3 birthday parties I remember. Other than that, another day. Worked 90% of my birthdays. Didn't do a whole lot. If I didn't work, never had no crash outs like this.
You gonna allow her to make you feel a type of way on your birthday? Like every time we go in the spot, they're looking at you, or they're looking over me. Like that's not how it's supposed to be. Oh my God.
Has a picture in her head what her birthday is supposed to look like. That's guaranteed disappointment. Hardly ever turn. Whatever you try to envision in your head that is going to occur on your birthday generally doesn't occur. It's the happy circumstances that you get to relish in. Not well. It's got to go this then this then this then this. It's the surprise that somebody showed up or you ran into somebody by accident. It, this is not supposed to happen on my birthday, y'all. You getting the attention on my birthday. Don't go out with no chick who better built than you. I don't understand it. That don't make no sense to me.
I remember on my 14th birthday, I thought it was really weird that nobody had said happy birthday to me yet in my family. So I was like, oh my God, they're probably planning a surprise party. So there's no need to be sad. And I go about my day and I go to take care of the horses in the barn and I'm like, okay, there's probably like a present in here. And I go in the barn and I can't find anything. I take care of the horses and at this point, it was starting to get dark out. And by the time my mom comes and picks me up in the car, it is dark out. And I get in the car and I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, okay, any minute now, she's going to tell me we're going somewhere out to eat or something. And she doesn't. She just plays on her phone and ignores me. And I start to cry because it's late on my birthday and my mother has not acknowledged that was the day she pushed me out of her body. And I just start crying so hard. And she's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, it's my birthday, dude. In between sobs. And she just like scoffs, like throws her hands up exasperatedly and pulls out her wallet, pulls out 2 $20 bills and puts them in my face. And I take them and I throw them back in her lap. I say, I don't want that. I don't want money. And she's like, well, what do you want then? And I didn't know what to say because what I wanted was to celebrate my birthday with my family.
All this pressure that is, gonna sound sexist, but all this pressure that females put on themselves for the celebrating of their birthday, it's not natural. And that's the reason why, the crash outs and, you can infer what she's talking about in the text on this video is not natural to celebrate one's birth as if it is monumentous or it's just something that needs to be done. It's too much pressure. It's too much pressure on, especially these females. I do not see a whole. I can honestly say I haven't seen any crash out videos of males on their birthdays. And I'm talking about heterosexual straight males. I have not seen that. I have not seen any crash outs like this. But maybe I'm not looking hard on. I don't know.
Everybody, because I bought out a whole menu for nothing. Stop, all y'all. Oh, my mama. Nobody. I don't have fucking friends. I don't have friends. I'm so cool. I'm so cool, bro. The menu's supposed to be on your six. I mean, you gotta be gone by 5.
No, they're not. They did this to me, and I wouldn't have did this to people. Wouldn't have said they wanted to come. People always say that they want to come, and
They stage manage their birthday for admiration. They carefully curate who's invited, what's posted, and how they appear.
plan, and no one comes. That's not right. If you're not going to come, don't say you're coming. Y'all chopped. Y'all is chopped, bruh. Can't nobody ask me for nothing because I come to everybody's events. I come to everybody's stuff. I come.
Okay. This is a child's birthday. One could say that this should have been included in the video I did with the children, but I included in this one because this party is not for the child. Absolutely, this party is not for the child. Too young to enjoy it per se. Too young to commit it to memory. This is not for the child. This is more so for the mother. And again, like I said, putting all this energy and emphasis into the celebrating of something that is not unique, I would say not special, and then you have these crash outs. And then when she said, I show up to everybody else's things and they don't do, that's kind of selfish. You only do other things because you expect them to do it back to you. No. If you want to go to something, you go to it because you want to, but you don't do it because you're looking for the payback. That's guaranteed almost catching the short end of it. But that's just me.
It's my fucking birthday. Everybody canceled on me for my fucking birthday. No one gives a fuck about my birthday. I always give a fuck about other people and their fucking birthdays. I had a lunch planned today with my friends. Everybody canceled for lunch. I had a dinner planned with somebody today. Canceled on me.
They manipulate through guilt. If you forget or don't celebrate exactly how they want, they'll guilt trip you into making it up.
My mom's fucking death anniversary was on Monday or fucking Tuesday. No one cares to be like, oh, her mom's death anniversary was this week. Maybe she's not fucking okay. Her mom.
And this is what I'm talking about. There are so many things that are intertwined with people's birthdays that it causes more problems. So instead of, being mournful for the loss of her mother, now it's intertwined forever. Her mother's death within a week or so of her birthday. It could just be, one thing to deal with. But now it's this and that because two things happen so close to each other. We don't need to celebrate our birthdays. It's bad. It's bad business, as far as I'm concerned.
She's been dead for 18 years. Let's try to show up for her fucking birthday. The only person who's ever cared about my fucking birthday is my kid's dad. He's in jail. And I'm fucking crying on TikTok and I talk about bitches who cry to their phones. I hate my fucking hair because my leave out isn't blended, and then I thought it was fucking smart to go and get a massage. Fucking hot wax massage, whatever the fuck it's called. After I got my hair done, so now my leave out is puffy. My fucking day is ruined.
You need to stop celebrating your birthdays. It's insane. It's insane to celebrate one's birthday. Again, nothing special, nothing unique. It's an everyday occurrence. Every day somebody's birthday. Every hour somebody's birthday. Come on. Why? Why put all this pressure on oneself to celebrate your birthday and then it has to be, just phenomenal. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot something. Hold on.
Everybody, because I bought out a whole venue for nothing. Stop, all y'all. On my mama. Nobody. I don't have fucking friends. I don't have friends.
Now, what I forgot to mention earlier was this is bad for the little girl. Not saying that she's going to remember this, but chances are her mom's is going to keep on this path. And by default, as the child gets older, it's going to have to be on par or better. So, going to have to blow more money, going to have more people there. She's going to end up miserable because it will never be enough, because from an early age, before she was even conscious of this stuff, things have been ratcheted up year over year over year. And she's going, I'm not wishing this on the child. This is just how I see things. The child is going to be disappointed year over year because it's not better than the year before. This is where, you might get a female tomorrow, well, you ain't spend enough money on my birthday. Or, that, $25,000. This ain't enough for my birthday. That was on my sweet 16. This is a recipe for disaster. Far as I see. Could be wrong, could be right. I think I'm 100% right, but don't take my word for it. Back to your nothing special because it's your birthday.
Maybe you should pay your employees more too then.
We pay pretty well.
I mean, I know someone's here working on their birthday.
Is it someone's birthday today?
You don't even know your own employees.
I don't know everyone's birthday. It's Colton's birthday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Colton.
birthday.
Congratulations. Adults work on their birthday. I'm going to cry for him.
I work on a nonprofit, and at least they give us our birthdays off.
If he wanted to request it, he could have.
I wouldn't have to request it off.
Choice. Okay, if they want to treat you like children, they can.
How is it treating like children? It's more of like
a birthday. Who gives a yeah?
Damn Skippy. Who gives a fuck? It's just a birthday. Today, your mother pushed you out, or you were cut out from your mother's C-section scar. No,
have one every single year.
It's just called caring for people. I guess you don't understand that.
You're right. I'm forcing him to have a week off in what, 2.5 weeks?
Good.
So I guess that's not
good. Maybe
caring.
Maybe 2.
And I'm losing revenue for that because we're not uploading that week.
I mean, that's totally fine. At least you still have the ability to lose a week. Because if I don't work a week, it's a struggle.
Yeah, but I'm making that sacrifice of me making.
Right?
But she literally said my boss will give me the time off. So that means she takes it. But then she said I can't afford to take it.
Less money in order to force everyone to have time off.
I mean, just you saying that is very much like an out of touch statement.
You know what's an out of touch statement? Using your birthday as an excuse to not go to work.
Yeah. Hi, Tatiana. This is Shelly from HR.
From HR, okay. No, I don't remember you, but what's going on?
Well, we had a discussion a couple weeks ago about your absenteeism and tardiness.
Okay.
Do you know what time you have to be clocked in at work?
6 o'clock.
Yeah, 6 a.m.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, on 7/18, you clocked in at 6:12.
Wow.
We had a discussion about that.
12 minutes.
Yeah, but, they're waiting on you to be there, clocked in and ready to work at.
Okay.
So your employment is really going to be terminated as of today, because also on 7/28, you clocked in at 6:21.
21 minutes.
Yes, that's 21 minutes of company time.
But I still work though. Like why didn't y'all tell me that today when I was just at work?
Because I handle all the HR, so they wanted me to call you because we had that discussion, remember, about...
And that was the day that I let alright, keep going.
So you were also on 8/8, you clocked in at, 6:32.
That was it. Okay, so I let my cousin use my car the night before, and he didn't bring it. He overslept or something. He didn't bring it back till the morning. So, I still made it, though.
Literally, 9 days after we talked. So, and then on 8/12, you just did a no-call, no-show.
That was my birthday. August 12th, that's my birthday.
How is a part of you losing your job because you wanted to celebrate your birthday? That doesn't sound to me. That sounds insane. You'd rather celebrate your birthday, celebrate me, because I was born along with, I don't know, worldwide, 250,000 other people. You losing employment for that. That's insanity to me.
Like, I already told you.
That day off work, so.
But y'all know that's my birthday, though. I'm not. No, that's fine. All right. Okay.
Everyone works on their birthday. Even I worked on my birthday.
Y'all too grown for me.
Well, unfortunately, I just need you to turn your keys in. And
I'll be there tomorrow, because that's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh.
Like, what? What? No.
No, you lost employment via a no-call, no-show because it was your birthday. I believe she requested it the day off and they told her no. And so she just said, bump it. I'm not coming in. Your birthday. And then she says, y'all too grown for me. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Let me see. What is this?
Ever noticed how a narcissist treats their birthday like a royal event? It's not just a celebration, it's an obsession. Here's why. And trust me, this will make you see them differently. 1, they crave absolute attention. Their birthday is the perfect excuse to make everything about them. If you don't praise them, expect silent treatment or rage.
By definition, so far, that's everybody, especially females. That's everybody. They say a narcissist, either celebrating your birthday is a narcissistic trait, or everybody who puts a whole bunch of emphasis on celebrating their birthday is a narcissist. One of the two.
2, they use it to test loyalty. Didn't go all out for their birthday? They'll hold a grudge and use it as ammo against you later. 3, they demand gifts as validation. The price of your gift equals how much you love them. Anything cheap is a direct insult. 4, they stage manage their birthday for admiration. They carefully curate who's invited, what's posted, and how they appear, because it's all about image. 5, they manipulate through guilt. If you forget or don't celebrate exactly how they want, they'll guilt trip you into making it up on their terms. And here's the dangerous part. Their birthday obsession is just one of many control tactics.
Ella anda en barras, se tomó barras. La verdad, yo no le hago eso. Mírame a mí, yo soy bien.
And then, right here, we just started getting into an argument. Because that's time I was like, well, I don't want to go all the way to Corpus Christi because I stay in Houston.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's my birthday, and then my car is up.
You'd be surprised how many videos there are of people either almost getting arrested or getting arrested on their birthday because they had to celebrate. This is why I say you ain't got no business celebrating your birthday. It's foolish. It's foolish. All this pressure that one places on themselves to, we gotta turn up. We gotta, be out until, see the sunrise. All this stuff hardly ever pays off. It may pay off one year, but all it takes is one really god awful garbage birthday, and that takes over. You're either miserable from that point on, or you're trying to get away from the misery by trying to make sure that it's better, and you only end up more miserable.
Saying that we argued over the phone because we didn't. I never argued with this guy. I'm literally trying to call my husband to come up here and get the kids. That's what I was just doing.
I mean, in the car, in the parking lot.
Yeah, when we first got here, she got aggressive quick. Quick.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful to no cop or nothing, my issue is with the front desk guy that's trying to act like I'm just disrespecting him on the phone, and I never disrespected this guy.
Okay.
That's crazy that he just acted like I was disrespecting him in front of this police officer when I never did.
Okay. So, let me kind of tell you where we're at now. All right. So, within the state of Georgia, it doesn't matter, regardless of anything. If a business doesn't want you to be there, they don't want you to be there. Now, before you say anything, let me talk. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I'm gonna be cool with you. So, if a business doesn't want you there, and they say you have to leave, you have to leave. Okay.
Yes, I understand.
And then.
And I was doing it. At first, I'm not lying. I did refuse. I did.
Okay.
He told me, this officer right here said, no, if a business says you have to leave, you have to leave. So I walked away. I sat down on that chair over there. I said, let me call my husband. I don't have enough room. And then this officer right here with this way, this cap came over and said, what's going on? And I was getting ready to say, here you go. I'm just trying to call my husband. I called him 5 times. He's not answering. He's probably asleep. I have a 4-year-old son at home. They're sleeping.
Now, one would think, based on the series of videos you've seen thus far, that she got arrested because she was celebrating her birthday. No, she got arrested because she was throwing a hotel party for her daughter and a bunch of her friends, like 4 other little girls. And they were running amok in the hotel. Told her that, first she had to leave, but then she was popping off at the mouth with the police officer, ended up getting arrested for something. I can't remember what. But now she's in the back of the car because of her celebrating her kid's birthday. Ain't that a kicking ass?
Please.
I understand.
I'm not trying to go to jail. Like I said, I've been in the state of Georgia for 6 months. Check my record. I'm clear. I've never been in trouble out here. I'm a radiologist technician. I don't get in trouble. Like I said, I've been here for 6 months. I'm trying to celebrate my daughter's 12th birthday. These kids is bad as man. I don't know. I didn't know they was going to be doing all of this. I'm just pissed, man. I'm pissed. I'm embarrassed. This front desk man is saying I went off on him and I didn't. I'm just upset, man. But I'm not on this. I want to take my kids home. I don't want to disturb their mothers. 3 in the morning.
Well, let me ask you.
Now, forever, that child's birthday is going to be tied with her mama getting arrested because children being children. But nevertheless, the child's birthday is going to be forever tied with her mother getting arrested. Don't need to celebrate birthdays. It's cruel and unusual punishment to all parties involved. And how you know it's not important? Because everybody celebrates their birthday. You can't get away with it. Get away from it. That everybody celebrates a birthday on or on about your birthday. This little chart right here shows from least common birthdays in blue all the way to the most common birthdays in pink. I mean, there's 7 billion people on the planet. 7, 8 billion. I don't know, maybe a little less. Anyway, let's say it's 5 billion people. Okay. You are not celebrating your birthday by yourself. You are not the only person on February 32nd celebrating your birthday. There are other people on this planet celebrating their birthday of February 32nd. But you put all this emphasis on celebrating your birthdays to your own detriment. I'm just saying. I could be wrong. I don't think so. Now, I know, this probably is not going to be the best part of the video, but just reading, did we celebrate our birthdays? Early humans did not track individual births precisely because, like in the previous video with the children's birthday, most of the time, it was a high mortality rate. Why would they celebrate, you turn 1 year old when the mortality rate is, in excess of 40%? Celebrate your 5th birthday, excess of 50%. I believe that's the numbers, but it doesn't matter. Why do we celebrate something now that was not celebrated in the beginning? Starting from the most known tracked celebrations of birthdays was in ancient Egypt, and it was not about their actual birth. It was about their ascension to godliness with a small g. So maybe that's where a lot of the pain and suffering is coming from, because you're, you're celebrating something that was strictly held for certain individuals, predominantly male, which is ironic because the emphasis is predominantly found in females celebrating their birthdays. But females are taking on a trait that would fall under the patriarchy. Maybe that's why they're having such horrible birthdays, because they're not meant to. Then we got from the ancient Egypt to the Greeks. They adopted ideas from the Egyptians, but it was celebrating the birth of gods with a small g. Cakes and candles were seen as offerings to ward off evil spirits. Then after the Greeks, you had the Romans. It was a religious observances primarily for emperors and elites. Maybe because it's predominantly common folk, and specifically common folk females that are celebrating something that was not meant for them, is the reason why there's so much pain and suffering tied to females celebrating their birthday. Damn that patriarchy. Medieval and early shifts, early Christians, which the United States used to be a Christian nation, but is not. They view celebrating of birthdays as pagan, which the customs linked to idolatry. What's it called? Idolatry, worshiping of false idols. Maybe that's where all the pain and suffering comes from too, tied to devil worship. Let's see, in Middle Ages in Europe, birthdays began to gain traction among the upper classes. Once again, maybe a lot of the pain and suffering is because A, you're not male, B, you're not a god with a small g, and C, it's only meant for the upper class. Maybe that's it. Maybe you're being punished because it's not for you. 18th, 19th century, among wealthy Protestants, parent-led events teaching etiquette. Ain't no etiquette. Kids' birthday celebrations video that I posted. But now universal, poor and immigrant families often skip them till the early 20th century because it became commercial and it was a way to squeeze a nickel out of everybody. Damn you, consumerism. Damn you, capitalism. In 19th century, driven by industrialization, birthdays shifted from elite or national figures to everyday people. Well, if it's shifting, then why everybody is suffering like this? Getting arrested and all these things. Cultural emphasis on individualism, family bonds, and marking personal growth. That. Well, this is just what I see. Could be wrong, could be right, but birthdays suck because people celebrate them. And from what I see, it only takes one really bad birthday or one really extravagant birthday to completely ruin a person. They either chasing that dragon, trying to erase a horrible birthday, or they trying to chase that dragon because they remember one that was so grand and what's it called auspicious and grand and what's it called? What's the word? Ritzy, that they're trying to repeat that and they're doomed for failure. And all it brings is pain and misery, as far as what I say. Anyway, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, or anything else below. Thank you.